I know it's been a while since my last video. I hope you guys had a wonderful holidays. I know it's February now. The last time I posted was in December. Where did I leave off? I think in my last video, I think I was talking about how I went to the hospital due to a migraine that I had, a really bad migraine. My tongue is orange because I've been drinking turmeric tea. Um, I filmed this during different times this morning. So there are parts where my tongue will be orange. There are parts where my tongue will not be orange. But anyways, so um what was I saying? Oh yeah, the last time I posted, I was talking about how I ended up at the hospital with a really bad migraine. And I was talking about how I was gonna be singing in that one band as a backup singer on December the 31st, right? Okay, so now it's February. Everything happened. Oh, I ended up going back to the hospital again. It's been a lot the past few months with my health and everything. So I've been really absent. I haven't posted anything. I haven't really been in the mood. Um, what else? What else? Um, oh yeah. And how did the performance go? Everything went well. The next day, I woke up with, oh my gosh, I woke up with the worst. I thought it was a migraine at first, but then it wasn't. When I took my migraine prescription, it didn't work. And I think I only had like two migraine pills left, and I used up all of them. And I didn't have insurance until like a month later, which is this month. But anyways, it didn't work. So it wasn't a migraine. It was like a sinus headache, sinus pressure. And that was like January 1st, the day after the performance. I threw up so much that day. The lead singer thought I was pregnant. And then I was like, no, I'm not. And story of my life, I am not. I'm just always sick. I threw up the whole day. I had such a migraine. I was crying. Um, at the same time, I had a cold. It was a lot. The performance was good and all that stuff. But then after that, I had to like take a break because of my health. So right now I'm not currently with the band for obvious reasons. And now having asthma out of nowhere. I wasn't born with it. It got really hard for me to sing because of, my asthma. It was really bad, and I finally got um my new inhaler, which is a treatment for 2 weeks so that my lungs can calm down. It was a lot. And I don't know. I'm kind of happy right now I'm not with the band because I felt, although, I was telling myself that, I can do this, it's nothing, but I couldn't ignore the fact that I've been burned out the past few years and it's only getting worse. I was feeling overwhelmed, drained, and they're gonna be touring and they have all these dates coming up back to back. And when I saw the schedule, I freaked out because I don't know if it was soul memory, because you know how it was said that um we're taking it back to my past life now, how Selena was so burnt out for performing all the time and doing all these things all the time. And I don't know if it was like my soul talking to me or deja vu or whatever it was, but it didn't feel right. I was like, at least not this way. If I'm gonna be using my voice in this lifetime, if I'm gonna be singing, it has to be my way, on my own terms, at my own pace. Not what people are expecting of me, not the demands. I feel like I'm past that. Soft touring, and I don't know, not something that's scheduled and I have to show up every night, every day, Or maybe when I heal my burnout, maybe I'll feel differently about this. But for now, it's like I kind of feel like a puppet. I'm gonna be standing here every night in front of this audience. I feel like they don't really care about me. They just wanna hear me sing. It's like they just want my voice. They just want my body. They just wanna see me dance. It's kind of weird because I feel like for so long I had to perform, and now I just want to let go of this. I don't know if my past life self struggled with this, but this time I need to be in control of my voice. Um, I know I loved what I did in my past life. I love singing. I love performing. I love dancing, especially dancing. Um, it's like just looking at the whole thing, I just could see right through it. You know, I could already see what was gonna come, and I know I wasn't gonna like it. At least in this lifetime, my soul doesn't want to perform. My soul, not on other people's terms, my soul doesn't want to do things that it doesn't want to do. Um, does it feel like doing? I hate schedules. I hate plans. I hate that people are expecting things from me. I hate having to be somewhere that they're expecting me to be. You know, like, I don't know. So when I think about, do I want to go back to the band? Because they told me I can come back when I'm ready. But the truth is, does my soul wants to go through this? Do I want to be somewhere that I'm expected to be every night? I don't know. Or I could just do it on my own terms, on my own time, my own pace. And it's not just with the singing and the band and the dancing, it's with everything else in life. And I thought something was wrong with me. But then learning about my human design and everything about me, it's like, it's everything. Even a job, everything. Even as simple as meeting up with a friend or someone, it's like everything has to be aligned on a soul level. It's like they just want something from me, you know? And I kind of felt like, okay, I think I'm being used or taken advantage of being in front of this audience. Oh, maybe it's because it's not on my own terms. On a soul level, did I really say yes to this, or am I here because I'm supposed to be here? And you know what's funny? I remember, and now it's almost gonna be 2 years ago, in 2024, April 2024, when I saw Chris Perez at the meet and greet. You know, when I gave him that letter, I told you guys I oh, he never replied. I remember feeling so sad for him because at the end of the meet and greet, not towards the well, anyways, during the meet and greet, we all had to be in line, stay in line, and so he could sign the wine bottle that he just came out with, right? And I remember feeling so sad for him because it was like he has to stand here and sign for all these people. Doesn't his feet hurt? Does does his energy really align with this? Does he really want to be out here with all these people who just want something from him? And I even feel bad about it because I was like, I wrote all these pages, that letter, just to tell him about the whole Selena reincarnation thing. But I don't even think there was one sentence that said, congratulations on your new venue, on your, new business venue, on your new wine. I meant to say his new business venture. Venture. Jeez, I can't talk. Most of the time, my mind is in Mercury or under the ocean, and my physical body is here. So I just I say anything. I didn't mean to say business venue, business venture. Ooh. Also, I'm loving this freckles, fake freckles filter. This is one of the reasons why it takes me forever to upload my videos on here, because I filmed this video, I think it was 2 weeks ago, last week. I can't remember because I be saying anything, but then I don't have the patience to edit. You know, when I do have to edit, then I have to make these little short clips out of nowhere to kind of just please say it, to kind of correct myself. Okay, bye. Keep watching. And then obviously, as you can see, I talk a lot. And sometimes, some days, I don't want to talk at all. And then I go down rabbit holes, and then I go off topic. But then I guess it's okay, right? Well, just keep watching. Did I tell him that when I saw him? I mean, I did, gift him the guitar beer openers. But I remember telling him after one cup of wine, I told him the gift that I told him, because I know the letter wasn't there. I was like, please take care of it with your life. I was like, no matter what happens, guard this with your life. Those were my exact words to him. And I regret not saying congratulations or I'm so proud of you. I don't know, did I? But the point is, it's like all these people want something from you, and I feel bad that I just wanted him to know my story. But then, did I really take the time to know how it was? I don't know. And then I remember, poor guy finally had the chance to go to use the bathroom, and then for a while, and then he went back to the signing, and I'm like, he couldn't even go use the bathroom. And I'm like, I don't know. I feel like artists and celebrities, they go through so much. Even something small as taking a picture or having an autograph. So it's like, do we really want to take a picture with these people because we truly love them, or because we want to show to the world that, hey, I took a picture with so and so, I mean, I know in my case it wasn't that in my case, I really do care about him. It wasn't just like, but yeah, I couldn't help just standing there that night and thinking, isn't he tired? He has to do this all the time. I know I would be drained. I don't know, maybe. Or am I talking like this because I've been so burned out in the past few years? Or maybe because I feel like for so long I haven't really been living life on my own terms, because I'm sure that's what he wanted, right? Maybe he that's what he wanted. Maybe he didn't feel that way. Maybe I'm just overthinking, But anyways, that night was about him, but then I made it about me, Although I know that was the only way to kind of get through him, but then I'm overthinking. Oh, and I cut my hair, guys. I cut my whole hair off. And I cut my whole hair off for the millionth time. I think I should stop doing that. That's what I've been doing for the past 10 years. That's not good. The first time I cut my hair, I was 18. And I've been addicted to cutting my hair. I really need to. I really need to start taking care of my natural hair. This is my crown. I need to take care of it. I need to water my crown. I need to let it blossom. I need to pour it into myself. Like, I'm tired of cutting myself all the time and having wigs and braids all the time. I mean, wigs and braids are awesome because I love change and versatility. I don't want to be stuck with one hairstyle as much as I love having my hair out. I love diversity, and I don't want to damage my hair either with bleaching and stuff like that. So I'd rather wear wigs and other things without damaging my hair too much. But I need to stop cutting my hair. So yeah, that's what it's been. Being in the hospital, being sick, cutting my hair. And so that's where I've been. That's like the little update. What else? What's next? not sure. And what else happened? I think it was the Selena Grammy dress in LA. Um, so let's talk about this for a moment because I didn't want to, but now I want to express it out of nowhere. My soul felt threatened. I felt threatened. Well, my soul felt threatened. And one thing about me, I hate changes. I hate moving, and I don't know if it has to do with like the marks of my soul, how things ended abruptly in my past life, or if it's also because as a kid we moved around a lot. So I hate moving. Actually, a year ago I moved into my little apartment a year ago, and I still haven't organized anything. I still haven't unpacked a lot of things. I still haven't decorated my home. It's been a year. Like, it's like this very slow energy. It's like it takes me time to kind of like get back into things. It takes a while to kind of feel like, okay, this is home, this is safe, or I don't know. I'm just a very slow person. But anyways, like the whole time I'm kind of like homesick because the dress has been there for a long time. The dress has been in the museum in Corpus Christi for a long time. So I'm kind of like, okay, something's changing, and my soul felt threatened. And I'm like, okay, like I had to ground myself and think it's okay. Nothing bad is happening. This is uh, this is just part of the history, right? This is part of the legacy. It's good. People are gonna be able to see it. The world. I mean, it's gonna be at the Grammys in Los Angeles. Like, it's good. It's a good thing, you know. I'm like grounding myself, but then the soul, the part of me that's like still wounded and still confused and still haven't accepted the fact that I'm no longer here with the people from my past life, with my past life family, and still trying to get a part of that back, was scared. You know, I was like, please, the whole time I'm like, don't drop the dress. Please make sure the dress doesn't get dirty. Make sure, please, I hope they're taking care of the dress. I just feel like something was changing, especially after, like, you know, what happened in December with Abraham. I don't have to get back into this, otherwise I'll get very emotional. But it's like, okay, things are really changing, and I feel like there's nothing left from the past anymore. It's like everything's changing, and um I feel like now, not just physically, but I feel like a part of me is dying, and now things are really over, or things are really gonna be over, because for so long everything was there at the museum in Corpus Christi, and now they're moving things around, and I feel like, okay, I feel like that part of me, that my soul that hasn't accepted that I'm gone, is still holding on to that part. So it's still holding on. My soul, I'm still holding on to that part of me from the past, right? And I'm like, that's the little things that was left of me, and now they're changing. You know, like now it's over, and it's gonna be over for real. You know. So that's kind of how I felt, and I don't know. We're in February, and I think the Grammy thing happened last month, when they had the little museum in LA. That was weeks ago, and I don't know why, but somehow I felt called today to talk about that. You know, just imagine, let's say you are far away from your family, or you're in some place, or you can't reach out, or you're just looking from the outside, or someone breaks into your house, and I don't know, or someone like gets into your house, and without your permission they're moving things around, they're taking this and they're taking that, and you're freaking out because you're like, okay, what's going on? It's like all this thing happening behind me, but I'm here, what's going on? So that's kind of how my soul felt, especially my soul still not, like I said already, fully accepted that it happened. So it was like, okay, this is the little stability that I had, and now this stability is being threatened, you know. But did they bring the dress back to Corpus Christi? I don't really follow along too much because it really gets to me. Like, it really gets to me. So I don't really be 24/7 just, staying up to date with everything that's going on. But have they moved the Grammy dress back to Corpus Christi? Have they moved the things back there? I don't know. It just feel like while things are changing, but I get it, I respect it, and I like it. I like it. I like it. The ego is gonna feel some type of way. That part of me is gonna feel some type of way, but at the same time, I know that it's okay. It's not real, and that I'm safe. It's safe. It's for a good cause, and I am loved. That part of me is deeply loved, and they took care of the dress. They took care of everything, and I'm sure everything's safe and back to where it was in the first place, because that was home. So if everything leaves Corpus Christi now, what's left? I just feel like everything's shifting and everything's changing, and it's all gonna be over now for soon. Everything's ending for real now. When I haven't even made closure, I haven't even had closure. So it's like, but it's okay. It's okay. And yeah. And guess who has to feel everything? This body. Me. My soul sees something, she freaks out, and then this body has to make space. This body has to make space for my past life, for Selena. It's like when you're healing your inner child, you have to make space for your inner child with grace. But who gets to appear crazy? Me. Who gets to? And I can't talk about this with anyone. With no one. With nobody. I just realized that. And the one person that actually believed me, we don't talk anymore. And I'm not sure if she really believed me or I don't know. Anyways, it gets cringy. Even the people that want to believe me, it gets cringy. I get to feel them. I can't share them. So I think talking about this here helps, because at least there's one person that probably will resonate. I know there are a lot of spiritual people out there, and a lot of people believe in reincarnation, although I know not all spiritual people are in a frequency, vibration place, I don't know, or in a place or level to believe a certain things. And it's okay. I'm not saying that they're wrong for that, because timing is everything. We are all on our own timing. I'm on my soul timing. So if someone's not ready to hear something, they will not accept it. They will not hear it. The information might not even get to them. But I know that out of everyone out there who believes in reincarnation and who are spiritual, well, at least one person will get it. But what's really important to me right now is just getting this out there, just sharing it. And wow, I just realized it's been 2 months since the last time I posted. It's been a lot. I've been sick. I developed asthma out of nowhere. I wasn't born with asthma, and I think it was maybe due to stress. My body went through a lot the past few months with allergies, sinusitis, migraines, headaches from sinus pressure. It was a lot. And then my medical insurance wasn't effective. And my medical insurance wasn't effective until the 1st of this month. So I finally got my meds and everything. I feel like it's so ridiculous. Like, medications shouldn't be this expensive. And I feel mad because this system is not really for the people. And it makes me mad. And all I could think of, how can we change this? It's like, is there a way that we can sign petition, we can protest? Like, people could literally be dying, but then they can't get medications. not only that they're so expensive, even when you do have insurance, the out of pocket sometimes can be really high. And I signed up with Good RX. Even with Good RX, my pharmacy, they did not want to take both insurance plus the Good RX discount. That is so evil. I wanted to yell and scream and fight, but then the the tech at the pharmacy, the pharmacy technician, that's not her fault. That's not their fault. So there is nothing that they can do about it. But it was just like, I don't know. I know I'm getting off topic right now, but it's like, it was just so bad. You know, some things you can't really explain them to people. You just had to be there, or you just had to be in my shoes, in my body, to feel all my symptoms. Hopefully not, because I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. But honestly, being sick is not a joke, and there are some days in which I didn't want to be here. I was having all these not so good thoughts, these thoughts. So, um, what is this system? Like, why create something to help people? Imagine you spent years of your life discovering something to help people. You found a solution to help people. But then also you are restraining, you're keeping that solution from people. It's like, why even bother if you're not gonna make the world a better place? Because not everyone can walk into a pharmacy and pay, let's say, for example, I'm using this example not for me but for my mom, and pay $300 for a blood pressure medication, like, with insurance. What? Like, I can't wrap my head around it. It's like, I mean, I know it's kind of cliche because we all know we all know this system that we are living in. We complain about capitalisms every day, but it's like, can we really take a moment to think about this? People need medications. But then while you're charging hundreds of dollars for that same medication, even when they do have insurance that they are already paying monthly, I don't get it. You create a solution, you come up with a solution, but then is it really a solution? Anyways, I could talk about this for hours, and it's only gonna make me angry and angrier and angrier. I literally, but yeah, that's back to the topic. Like, I just wanna. Anyways, like, that wasn't even the topic, but yeah, that's where I've been, dealing with my health issues, my mental health, and everything. And yep, I saw the Grammy thing, and I think that's exactly what happened when they announced the documentary. It's not that I ever had a problem with either one of them. It was just more like, more things are happening, and being here and not being able to, like, voice anything or not say anything, just my soul feeling freaked out, and my soul feeling some type of way, because just like, what's going on? What in the world is going on? And I'm not here. Okay. Well, that's about it for today. Bye. I'm just gonna keep drinking my tea. I'm trying to go the natural path route, natural healing route, because I already know the medical system is not for us. So this is sipping turmeric, cloves. What else is in there? Pepper. What else is in there? Lemon. That's it. Lemon. Yeah. Mm. I'm gonna slowly transition into into natural healing because that's not it. That's not it, and my body's exhausted. My soul is already tired from all of them these past lives. I'm already emotionally exhausted. I'm drained. I'm burned out from this stupid system. Like, we're like robots in this society. And now, this medical trash system. Well, that's all. There's nothing else for you guys to hear and see. I'm kidding. Um, I love all of you. uh, was that all? That's all I filmed that day? I mean, that was a good update, right? What else did I have to say? This is a 30-minute plus video. I mean, I think I've said enough. The update about being in the hospital, everything. Um, Abraham's what? Okay, after what happened in December with Abraham, and then being in the hospital, then the performance on December the 3rd of December December the 31st, and then me feeling sick, back to the hospital, and then not being in the band anymore. Medications, the Grammy dress. Yeah, I just felt. But my soul was like, what's going on? Why are they moving my dress? Please take care of my dress. But then, is the dress back in Corpus Christi? I don't know. My soul has to catch up with everything, but this physical body gotta deal with everything on go. Everything, vocal warm up, ing, ing. You know, you have the mask. Anyways, yeah, you got the mask. When you're singing, you gotta feel it in the mask and sing with the body. Okay, this is getting super cringy, but that was all, my people. This is so weird. Did I have to say? Did I have to say anything else? Am I missing something? I don't know. Except for a fake freckles filter. I'm loving this filter. Do you guys see my strawberry robe? I got it from Shane. I love this robe. I was supposed to wear this on Valentine's Day for myself, but then it didn't get here on time. It literally got delivered yesterday, a week after Valentine's Day. But I'm loving my strawberry robe and my fake freckles filter. And then yep, and then the Grammy dress and